power. Entergy says there are about 786,000 customers in the dark, and many of you are asking, when will my power be back on? New Orleans Council member Helena Moreno says Entergy told her, as Katie just mentioned, that it could take up to 4 days just to do the assessment of the damage. And Entergy said on its website that in normal circumstances, a storm the strength of Ida would take about 3 weeks to have 90% of customers back to full power. Well, David Hammer joins us now with more.
Entergy lost all power transmission from the outside world in Hurricane Ida, but the utility has a new gas-fired power plant in New Orleans East that it hopes will be an ace in the hole to make our own power on this island without power. We showed you that devastating failure of transmission lines into the area, which included a key tower collapsing in the storm. Entergy New Orleans CEO Deanna Rodriguez says the New Orleans power station, NOPS, should help deliver power to hospitals soon.
If we didn't have NOPS, we would be out for 10 days or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It would be the situation that happened in Lake Charles, as opposed to, you know, the next 2 or 3 days, God willing, that we'll be able to have the city back up with power. So I think it is very valuable to have local generation, and I'm certain that customers, if they understand that, will appreciate the value of that as well.
Now, we just heard Mayor Cantrell say that transmission could start coming back tomorrow, online tomorrow. That's separate from the generation in the city. This would be coming from outside, and that will also help Entergy get power for critical infrastructure, including hospitals.
All right. Well, David, can you give a sort of a better explanation when she says that transmission is coming back online tomorrow? Because I see some people tweeting saying that we're hearing lights might be back on, or some lights might be back on tomorrow.
This will probably only be enough to serve some areas in the city. This would be getting transmission from the outside world in. There are 8 superhighways coming into the city that are all blocked off. That would be one source, a major source, and then there would also be the effort inside at NOPS, that Eastern New Orleans power station, to try to build that power inside. It's going to be gradual. It's not going to all come back on at once. The first will be critical infrastructure like hospitals, and they're hoping, like the mayor said, by tomorrow.